Now close your eyes and let your imagination run wild. Stay with me. Picture yourself dining at fancy restaurants, every single one of them. You know those ones that when you're on Instagram, you see them post food that makes you salivate and you're really hungry. Aha. Just picture yourself savoring the exquisite dishes prepared by top chefs. Feel the soothing touch of luxury spa treatments as you indulge in a world of relaxation. All the pain in your back, yeah, it goes away. Imagine jet setting to breathtaking destinations across the globe and experiencing new cultures and adventures. All the while, as you're doing that, you're getting paid for it. Aha! Isn't that the epitome of bliss? Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, it have do open your eye, open your eye. It's still Tinubu's Nigeria that we are inside. What are you thinking? That way, what? Anyway, although we're back in reality, don't get sad just yet. I'll explain. We're about to dive headfirst into a profession that can make some of these dreams a reality. It's called digital marketing. It's a world of creativity and strategy and boundless opportunities. And today, we're peeling back the layers to uncover the secrets and the marvels of this captivating realm. Is it all glitz and glam? Is it the dream job that we should all quit our day jobs for? Let's have a chat about a digital enchantment. We're going to unveil the secrets of modern day marketing. Now, my guest is a very, very interesting personality. She is the head curator of Pretty Abuja. And if you do not know, just go check Instagram out while you're listening to me, and then you're going to figure out what she does. But you can also stay on the show and then get a hang of what she does and who she is. Okay? Now, she is a lawyer and a seasoned digital marketing expert and a trailblazer. Her name is Onohinosen. I got it off air. Help me, my love. I did get it off air.
She did not, but let me spare you. It's Onohinosen.
Onohinosen.
Yes.
Yes, Onohinosen Edionwele.
Yeah, so you got the surname
I got the
right.
surname right. All right, so talking to you, just help me talking to your mic for a little bit. Hi, hi. I know that you, I just introduced you. Of course, you've mastered the art of online enchantment. Is your world. It's your everyday life.
Yes, kinda.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So I like to ask my people when they come into the studio, this is usually the first question, has nothing to do with what we are discussing,
Okay.
but the reality of what's going on in the country. How are you coping?
My sister, it's a lot. I will not even lie to you. It's a lot. And in my field, when we're burning for almost every day, and the whole fuel liter is increasing almost every second. So it's really a lot. We are managing. They'll say the people of God will survive at the end of the day.
There's this thing that has been trending here. Everybody is saying it, and it's starting to get on my nerves.
What's that?
No matter the condition, I and my family will benefit off of the policies.
They'll say the Tinubu government will favor me and my family.
Oh, yes,
That's
that's
what
what
they say.
And it always beats my imagination. I'm like, oh, so who do you think is not going to be favored by
Do you
it?
understand?
Can we deal with the issues of the day? Anyway, let's look at this, sir. Let's look at this. Let's kick it off. Enlighten us. Tell us about the essence of digital marketing.
Well, the essence of digital marketing right now, a lot of people are really not tuning into the news as much as they used to. So in this Gen Z time, people are really more on social media. So we're trying to harness the power to like bring information to people that really don't know much about it, or people that really don't read newspapers or really tune into news channels. So we're trying to
Go ahead.
So we're trying to bring it to people, like the information to people on social media.
Okay, that's basically what you do. Is this something that you have always? Yesterday we were having the chat, and I'm like, there's no way you would tell me that when you were 5 years old, you were like, I'm going to be a digital marketer.
Never. It's never crossed my mind. My father was like, oh no, you're going to be a lawyer. So I didn't even think I would ever even own a phone. When I even had the phone, I was like in secondary school, so I didn't even know how to use a phone.
Oh no, he paused.
Yeah.
You had your first phone in secondary school.
I'm telling you.
So you're one of those ajebos. Because you're saying it like it
Oh,
was a
wow.
bad thing.
Do you know my friends? They've had it since primary school, and I was just always looking at
What
them.
kind
like,
of
wow.
friends did you have? I had my first phone when I was getting my first degree.
Don't lie to me.
I was done with secondary school. I was in television college, and that was when I got my first phone because I had to be going to school from the house, by the way. So, like, if I need to call my mom to tell her anything, yes.
Now you make me feel bad. Oh my god. When I'm saying secondary school, I'm not talking about like GS1 though. I'm saying like SS1, SS2.
I didn't have a phone then,
Oh, wow,
but of
okay.
course I did. I had classmates that did. So no, I'm not gonna judge you. Keep going, baby girl. So, like, after you got your phone in secondary school, then what?
So after I got my phone in secondary school, I started like going online and seeing people. Then it was Facebook that was trending. I didn't even think of anything like there's a way to make money online through digital marketing. So it never really even crossed my mind. Even when I started Pretty Abuja, I started it for fun. It was more of a hobby because when I moved to Abuja in like 2015. So people were always like, Abuja is boring, Abuja is this, Abuja is that. So I and my friend would just go out, then we'll take pictures of where we are at. And when I post it, people are always like, where is this, where is this? So I decided to create a separate page for that. And that's how it started.
How far has this taken you?
Do you know, it has taken me to places that I didn't even know I could enter because this was what people really needed, and I don't think we really understood that people actually needed this. So the thing has really opened doors for me, and I'm really grateful to God for giving me the idea in the first place. Do you understand?
So this question has been on my mind a whole lot when I come across your page. You know, you're eating at fancy places. I'm like, do you pay for all that food? Because sometimes you have so much food on the table, I can't even think about it. Do you pay for all that food?
Most times, yes.
Most times,
Most
yes.
times, yes. Most times I get invited, but most times it's on me.
How do you handle the cost?
I go out with friends.
Okay.
Yeah, I go out with friends. We split the bills. It's like you maybe going out with a couple of your friends and you decide to post it on social media to tell people, oh, this is how the sport is, this is how the food is, this is what the drink tastes like. So yeah, it's just about you creating the content and posting it online. You can even start doing it if you want to, honestly.
I mean, if I enjoyed going out as much, yes. So there's the question of social exhaustion. Some people suffer from it if they're hanging out a lot. You heard about it before? Something you're
Social
familiar
exhaustion,
with?
like you get tired of being online.
No, not social media, social. You go out if you're with a lot of people, if you're around a lot of strangers a lot, if you go out a lot, you're tired
Yeah,
after
tired of
30
going out,
minutes.
yes.
Some people, as soon as they are hyped about, when I say some people, that's me. I'm really hyped about, like, let's go out, yay! And then we're out. It's 30 minutes. I'm like, I want to go home.
Yes.
Is
it happens to me.
it happens to you,
happens
and you
to
do
me.
this?
I do it as a job, but it happens to me.
Explain how you deal with it, because I don't.
So it's always important when you are going out, go out with people that you actually like to be around. Not because you just want to go out and take pictures or eat food. Go out with people that you actually want to be around. Usually when I go out, if I go out maybe Monday and Tuesday, I'm resting Wednesday and Thursday. Then I go out again on Friday. I always take break. I always prioritize my break. There is no way I'm always going, like I can't go out from Monday down to Sunday. I'm not a crazy person. So yeah, I always harness my,
This is what you do full time.
yes, I do.
This is your full time. Is that lucrative?
It is. It's actually very lucrative for me. But I actually finished school recently, so I'm going to go into other things. But for now,
Okay.
this is what I'm doing full time.
Do you have any plans of studying, of practicing, joining the bar?
My dad is listening to this, so yeah, I have plans. I have plans.
Now let's get into
Daddy, I have plans.
Dad, I have plans. Let's get into the nitty gritty of it now. Yes, with so many avenues and tools available now, there's AI, there's Chat GPT, Are there some key strategies that you employ as a digital marketer to reach your audience and create that magical impact?
Not really. I've not even divulged into this whole AI thing. I will do that soon, but for now, I'm really just, I don't do too much. People don't even like when you do too much. Just let them know how far. Is this what it is? Is this how it looks like? People just like to know what it is. Just get down to what it is. That's just it.
So you just do your best.
I just do my best. Let people know the information. I just give them the information.
And this pays you.
Most times, yeah. It's not like all my posts are not paid. That's what one thing people think. People just think, oh, when I go out, it's always paid. I wish. Most times, and the thing is, you have to have respect for your followers, because you can't just always receive money and you just post whatever. Because I always respect people's finances. I just don't take money and post whatever it is. I always go there and I give honest reviews. So I get invited because, yes, I have a very popular platform in Abuja. So when I get invited, I go to these places and I give my honest feedbacks, and it's paid most times. Most times.
Let's talk about your experiences being a digital marketer. You literally started this in 2015, like you said, so you've been going on 8 years.
I didn't start in 2015. I started in like 2018.
Okay, and 2000. Okay,
19.
you moved to Abuja in 2015,
yeah.
and you started 2018, 2019.
Yeah.
In this amount of time, what's the most memorable thing that has happened to you? What experience is most memorable?
Like my going out, or like maybe
While you go out.
While I go out, the most memorable, like, it was the first time I did axe throwing. There was one fun activity spot in Central Park actually, and there's bow and arrow, and I won't say I'm a violent person, but I've always known when you watch movies and you see action and people are battling and using swords to fight, there was this place that you can throw axes. And that was one fun experience I had. I was able to throw axe and get my rage out. Get my rage towards Nigeria out. I was throwing the axes.
And it worked?
It worked. Bullseye.
Oh,
Bullseye.
Okay,
Yeah.
girl. Okay, girl. Now let's do a little bit of nose deeping into the embarrassing moments. Have you had any, especially with it's Abuja?
It's Abuja.
You're a female going to places, you're filming. Have you been embarrassed a number of times? What was it like?
Oh my God. So in Abuja, this whole thing of indecent dressing is really popular here. So I always try to watch what I wear, because most restaurants would embarrass you for that. When you wear some certain things, they will not first of all let you enter. They'll stereotype you thinking that you came here to look for men. Do you understand? So it's very embarrassing. So I try to dress as decent as possible, because I don't even have the energy to banter with these security
Have
guards.
you had a situation where you had to banter?
No, I've not had it, because I always avoid it. The first time I went there, the stares I got, I did not like the energy. So since then, I just really avoided it.
So besides that,
An embarrassing moment. Sometimes when you go out to places, they will not let you take pictures or create content until you pay for your food, which I think is fair, because you can't really just enter certain places. But the first time, it can't be like when you now sit down and you want to just take a few pictures, they're already like, auntie, please come and pay for this food. This is the certain amount. Like in Lagos, it's budget per head in Lagos. There are some places that in Lagos, I see that people have to pay like 50k or 15k per head before you can even sit and drink or whatever. But
so what if you
like
don't
that.
eat up to that? Do you get a refund?
I don't even know. Because me, I try to avoid all these things. I don't like disgrace in this my life. I try to avoid all these things. I don't like.
I know we're focusing on food a bit. We're going to get to the markets, because you don't advertise just food. You advertise other things.
Yes, other
But
things.
are there things you have noticed about businesses? Things that you think, oh, improve on that, improve on the other one. Are these things that you've also offered as services?
I have actually offered social media services, because Nigerians, especially Nigerian adults, they don't really understand the power of social media. And most times when you're telling them, you're advising them, you're like, I beg you, whatever. But they don't understand the power of social media. So I try to help some businesses build their social media, but most of them don't want to take it, so which is fine. But it's me trying to help your business. Most adults in Nigeria, they don't understand the power of social media, so that's a flaw.
I've personally had experiences where I walk into a place, the services are just not good. They're really messy. And the moment they realize who you are, they start to treat you differently. Have you had such experiences? Please share.
You're supposed to come and blacklist me.
Okay, no, but you don't have to mention the names of any places. Just tell us the experience. What was it like?
Okay, so I've not really straight up gone to the waiter or the manager and be like, oh, I'm pretty Abuja and this thing is shitty. So usually what I do is I go to the spots, I experience the thing, then I tell them on their social media, like, this place and the food I had here was bad. You guys need to work on it. And if I come again and it's not worked on, I'm going to give you guys the honest review that I promised to give my followers. That's just it. I always warn them ahead of time.
No, but that's not ahead of time. I mean, why? If you're
Why
giving,
post it?
if you're giving honest reviews, why don't you give those reviews?
Because some people have bad days. That's one thing we have to understand. There was a place I went to where there was a power outage and it did not come on for like 2 hours, which is a bad day. It happens in Nigeria. So some people, you have to give them second chances. You can't just go to the place one day and maybe there's a power outage or maybe the bartender was sick, then you give them a bad review of that. It's not fair.
I saw one of your posts about okrika, and you tagged it where I buy my okrika.
Yes, that's my plug.
Oh, you do buy okrika?
Yes, I tell you, like most of these things, I actually go there. I actually experience this. I just don't post because I feel like posting. It's actually honest experiences based off what I've experienced.
How does that affect your job? Does it make it easier for you to work? Because, you know, this is just my everyday life experience that I'm sharing with you and I'm getting paid off of it.
It's exhausting most times, but I like to share the experience. People like the page. People love the fact that I share. And that's one thing that is really keeping me going. The fact that people are actually engaging on this. People actually want to see it.
You've hit over 100.
Yeah.
How long did it take you to build that?
The thing happened so fast because when I started Pretty Abuja, I was in like maybe 300 level and I was in Edo State. So when I come home in Abuja for holidays, I build a lot of content before I go back to school. Then I always post. And when I was always posting in Edo State, I was seeing that the numbers were growing. They were always growing, and that really motivated me. And it took maybe 2 years to grow that amount of followers.
I mean,
you just have to be consistent.
I've been struggling with growing my Instagram personally. So please give us tips. How do we grow our? Is the secret in the content you post or the way you post it? What is the secret of building a successful social media, especially Instagram account?
So 2 things. Your video has to be very informative. Like you have to know how to give people the information that they want. And you have to have a very good camera quality because people like high quality videos. So high quality videos and giving people what they want to see. Because when I noticed that people actually, I told you people in Abuja thought Abuja was boring since I started posting. So giving them the information that, Abuja is not boring, people really like that. So it's good from there actually. And you have to be very consistent as well. Consistency is very much key.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. I do want to take a break. Not a break. I want to play a song. This is Chop Life, Flavor featuring Fino, because right now, sister is chopping life.
Amen.
We'll be back.